Why there can't be female Adeptus Custodes according to John Keegan. I will start by quoting John Keegan's A History of Warfare. The first chapter's final part, Interlude, Limitations on War Making, pages 75 to 76. Half of human nature, the female half, is in any case highly ambivalent about war making. Women may be both the cause or pretext of war making. Wife-stealing is a principal source of conflict in primitive societies, and can be the instigators of violence in an extreme form. Lady Macbeth is a type who strikes a universal chord of recognition. They can also be remarkably hard-hearted mothers of warriors, some apparently preferring the pain of bereavement to the shame of accepting the homeward return of a coward. Women can, moreover, make positively messianic war leaders, evoking through the interaction of the complex chemistry of femininity with masculine responses a degree of loyalty and self-sacrifice from their male followers which a man might well fail to call forth. Warfare is, nevertheless, the one human activity from which women, with the most insignificant exceptions, have always and everywhere stood apart. Women look to men to protect them from danger and bitterly reproach them when they fail as defenders. Women have followed the drum, nursed the wounded, tended the fields, and herded the flocks when the man of the family has followed his leader. Have even dug the trenches for men to defend and labored in the workshops to send them their weapons. Women, however, do not fight. They rarely fight among themselves, and they never, in any military sense, fight men. If warfare is as old as history and as universal as mankind, we must now enter the supremely important limitation that it is an entirely masculine activity. That is the John Keegan excerpt of A History of Warfare that I want to share with you. I believe that military history is very important, especially if you're a wargamer, if you like Warhammer or any other fictional or historical wargame. In Warhammer 40k, we already have the Sisters of Silence, a specialized order with a strong and appealing aesthetic, being the second and complementary arm of the talents of the Emperor. In a setting like 40k, women would be encouraged to have many children. They'd fulfill support and complementary roles to the fighting men. And since the Imperium has an innate predilections for tradition, hierarchy, and quality, hence the Primarchs, Custodians, Space Marines, Scions, and heavy infantry guard regiments, the Imperium is not a bastion of liberalism like the traumatized and ideologically possessed DEI cultists pretend it is.